Yo, what's up? I'm QuHarrison Terry, and I got a chance to check out San Japan 2023. I'm out here, and I got a few notes while I've been here just about the future that I want to get into. What I'm going to show you is two interviews that are really exciting. The first one is from Arthell Isom. He's the founder and CEO of D'Art Shitajio. They've done some incredible work with all the artists that you know, whether it be Jay-Z, Ice Spice, Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, that's just on the music side. They also have crazy collaborations that they've done on the anime and film front, Naruto, One Piece. He's got his own projects that he's working on as well. And he's a big deal. He's got a spot here at San Japan, and I'm just intrigued to ask him about the anime industry and how that relates to other industries in entertainment, such as music and even film. And then I'm gonna also ask Danté Carver a quick question about kind of what it means for the future of name, image, and likeness and brand deals and all that good stuff. Because I mean, this dude is very prolific in Japan, and so much so that people are asking him questions about how he did it here in the US. So with that being said, I'm with my man Arthell Isom. What up, man? How you been? It's been a good time. We haven't seen each other. Wait. Oh, you was here. You heard me talking about you?
Yeah. Oh, okay. My bad. I'm not interrupting your video.
Oh, so you gonna join the Everyday today?
Yeah, but let's
all right. So every day I ask myself WTF.
Okay.
You know what that stands for?
How the world changes.
Yeah. What's the future? Yeah. You did a good job. All right. For the people that don't know, every day I ask myself, what's the future? And I take detailed notes and I store them in a journal. You can view my notes today at everydays.wtf. And with that being said, I want to talk about the cultural prestige and influence of music and how that compares to video games, anime, and other things that are happening in the industry. Okay. So I have some insights, right? Yeah. The music industry currently is valued at about $26 billion.
Sounds about right.
My question though is, how big do you think the movie industry is?
Well, it definitely has to be bigger than the music industry. I'd say about maybe a magnitude of at least five or six.
So let's bump that down to 3.
Okay,
it's at $77 billion.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, you're close. I mean, that's still crazy. Okay. Music, movies, big pop culture. But what about gaming? Let's talk about that. How big do you think the gaming industry is?
Gaming, I know, is the biggest out of all the industries,
yes?
Which is crazy. Or maybe, there's only one industry bigger than gaming. Oh, man, gaming has to at least be bigger by, I'm going to say 10.
Yeah, you're spot on. 221 billion is what I've got here in my notes. One of the things that I was also shocked by is the anime industry is bigger than the music industry.
So that actually was a little bit surprising to me too. I know the anime industry is getting bigger, and it just keeps growing each year.
Yeah.
And so wow. So how much bigger is it than
28 billion right now? So
okay.
about $2 billion more than the music industry as it stands.
Billions is a big number.
Billions is a big number. The thing is though, we're seeing people kind of converge.
Yeah.
So you did the Ice Spice video for Spotify. That was a really good video.
Yeah, we've been doing quite a few of those. Like
the video was massive though.
Yeah.
It was massive. So you think this is a through line or a trend that we're going to continue to see, like music industry artists kind of combined in hybrid?
And like you said, with the massiveness, like I felt like whenever I look at the content, like whenever we look at these small videos, like the one for Ice Spice, it was on Spotify. You can kind of just look at it. Like there's a lot of video content up there. The views, man, they were. I think there was like 20 million views on her small clip.
20 million views,
more than all the other views on at least during that time on Spotify.
So. I mean, but it's like it shows that like you can bring two industries and you can really start to showcase like. It's like it's cross-pollination, right? You have the anime fans that might like hip-hop but might not know how to discover hip-hop. And then you have like the hip-hop fans that might like anime but might not want to spend 10 hours trying to understand, what's going on in the project. Content. I mean, One Piece still ain't over.
Yeah. Thousands of episodes.
You worked on that too?
We worked on it.
What was that like?
Working on One Piece is amazing. And it's just like, I mean, it's great. It's a great story. Cool characters, and like you said, it's like 1,077 episodes or something, like, or 170 episodes. There's just too many, But I mean, great.
So what's your advice? You're a creator in this space. What's the future? Do you think the musicians are gonna need to start to even think about video games? So we're seeing a lot this year. I mean, Pusha T's and Call of Duty, the upcoming one. 21 Savage is now in Call of Duty. We've usually seen this traditionally in like NBA 2K, but now it's starting to happen even in shooter games, and we've seen it also in games like Fortnite. But like I think Fortnite is more entertainment. Like it's
Fortnite's
beyond.
amazing. I think the great thing with Fortnite, which I thought was crazy, because that had like Travis Scott and everything. He even did that whole concert on it, which is crazy, like a concert within the game.
Right.
And you know that had so many views. And I don't remember the number, but because of course you can have an infinite number of people view your concert. And so there's no stadium space that will ever be larger than the game's stadium space, right? And so that was just crazy in itself, how many people we had view his live concert within that game.
I mean, that's the metaverse, right?
Yeah.
So that's the metaverse. So, but I mean, you think that like this is the future?
I think it is definitely the future, and I don't know if there's one more important than the other. But I do think that's the great thing about it is just I think that it's important for mediums to blend. Okay. So like music helps anime. Yes. Music helps every industry. Right. And then all the other industries also help each other, right? Like you have games that use like artwork from anime, like anime inspired games, and visual. Would you ever work on one of those? We are in talks right now to do some of the cinematic entries for games. And things. And so even you're jumping lanes. You're going from anime to video games.
On that note, man, we will catch you in the future. Thank you for rocking with me.
Thank you.
San Japan 2023. And with that being said, I gotta go. Look at where we're at. I see Danté Carver, but I don't see him yet. I'm walking to it. Every day I ask myself, what's the future? And I take detailed notes, I store them in a journal. And wait. Oh.
What's up, man?
What up? Yo, I didn't know you was going to be around here.
Yeah.
First time. I was just having fun. I was about to do my everydays. You trying to join?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
All right, let's do it. So,
how y'all doing?
So you already know the gist. You know what WTF stands for?
What's the future?
All right, so when
also, why the face? No, sorry,
actually, that's actually a perfect joke, because I want to talk to you about brand.
Okay.
More specifically, name, image, and likeness. So here in the U.S., are you familiar with the NIL deals that have just happened?
No, I'm not. I'm being honest.
So check this out. About a year ago, NIL was a big topic. Okay. Name, image, and likeness. Right. And there was some laws that were passed that basically allowed for anyone to monetize their name, image, and likeness, particularly in sports. So you can be a collegiate athlete and you can make money off your name, image, and likeness. You can be in high school, you can make money. So the question I have for you is like, you've mastered it. I mean, you've done brand deals that literally.
I'm trying to.
Dude, man, you've done.
Always learning. Always
Okay, yeah.
To be real about it.
We see you in commercials in Japan.
Yes.
We see you in video games.
Yeah.
We seen you on action figures.
Action figures.
That was the first time I saw that today at San Japan.
Yeah, because
I didn't know you had an action figure.
Because, I mean, why would I talk about myself? It just feels weird because we know each other. So
dude, that's dope though.
Well, thank you.
I mean, the Tron Iron Man. I need that picture, man.
The short, I can give that to you.
Okay, that's tight.
For those that may not know, Danté Carver. I'm an actor, performer, and designer living currently based in Tokyo. And some of the companies I've worked with that he saw today were like Kotobukiya, Hot Toys, Bandai, and I've done figures and designs for them, whether it be for an event or a watch, vending machine, that kind of stuff. So the one he's talking about, the very first Tron figure that Hot Toys had was actually my figure, because it was my design and concept for an event, and that was Hot Toys' big event in Tokyo for their flagship store. So I designed it, and it's called the Adat Light Armor. It's black and blue. They liked it, and after that, a couple years later, because it takes time to make those, I noticed that they had their versions of it in a couple different colors. Like, hold up, it's like, that's my design. What you doing? What you doing? Hey. But it's no shade. It was like it made me happy because it let me know that I was on to something.
So as a creator and a creative that has monetized their name, image, and likeness, like where do you think the future of that industry lies in? Like, I mean, obviously in sports and athletes, they need to get paid, and
No, I mean they definitely get paid.
Well, I mean once they make it
once they make it, but it's that in between, that gray zone where people need to find, how do I make it, or how do I get into it? I would say definitely doing more of social media and things of that nature have changed. They've evolved where there's more power in social media, because it's like you look at it 10, 20 years ago, right? No one was really doing it, and the people that were, it was still like an anomaly. Right. Now everyone has access to it, and it's just trying to change and develop with times, but also do something on your own so other people follow suit, as opposed to you following suit to everybody else.
What do you think?
And it's hard to do that.
So what do you think about OnlyFans, like that transition? I mean, because like now
OnlyFans, so it's like OnlyFans has a really weird image. I say weird image because it depends on what society and culture you talk to. Because some of them's like, oh, it's taboo, we won't do that. We won't accept business.
Right.
And others like, well, it's a great opportunity for people who are trying to do something because it's not just for what most people think it is,
Right.
Pornhub.
I mean,
but the other side is like Japanese people. Some of them look at it and it's like, I just use it for cosplay.
Yeah.
So
I think OnlyFans is the future of social media, and like
I think it could be.
it really is.
I see why people don't like it.
Yes.
Because it has a very, very negative image for certain categories.
Snapchat
but it
had
can't be
that.
for everybody.
Snapchat had a negative image.
But Snapchat is mainly here.
Yes.
But you're going overseas.
Yeah.
It's like no one knows what you're talking because it's like when you say OnlyFans, people automatically think that someone's in like skimpy clothing or doing something that isn't safe for work.
So
but that's not reality. Is all of it isn't like that.
Right,
But
right,
that
right.
is the unfortunate image that it has gotten. I say unfortunate because you have creators that use it for a platform because it's available. I guess it's free. I'm not sure. But because they use it, people are like, oh, I don't know. So they have a stigma about it.
That's fair. So what's your take? Like, I mean, if you had to start your acting career over branding career, would you have an OnlyFans? Would you?
Starting out, possibly. Or if I had the right team around me, I'd build an app. In truth, what I've always wanted to do is have my own app that actually brings creatives together, specifically for acting, be it television, film, or stage, but mainly television and film, so they could get together, practice, so they can actually do their own reels, come up with some of their own original stories, because some people don't have the resources to do it. They have the idea and the concept, don't have the resources. So basically it'd be a funnel to get people together to do those things, so they can move to the next step and get things done.
I love that. Dude, I gotta run,
Hey,
but
no
this
problem.
was
Thank
a
you.
great note.
Much appreciate it.
I mean, I'm gonna go right about this, but I mean, thank you.
And thank you for tuning in. Definitely keep in touch and see you on the next one.
Yo, thanks for checking out the notes. I will be back in the lab here soon, and every day will continue as it has been. But I mean, who doesn't like a little change? The future is not always planned. You got to prepare for it, but you never know what's going to come. So that's what we do. Every day we just take the notes and we get it done. And you get a chance to really see me in the gym. Like, this is not fabricated. This is an actual, Q was thinking about this, documented it, and it's almost a time capsule or a log of what the future could be, because I mean, sometimes we do learn from the past, and I love this whole like captain's log format or every days as we know it. With that being said, I gotta run.